chill out with you for a minute here. And then I'll explain myself. It's pretty groovy though. People have been actually tuning in, I think, after the fact with some of these, but that's fun too. So I don't blame you because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm just a crazy insomniac. So here I am. What brings us here today, you ask? This. Now, this hypnotic little bass line playing here. I don't remember writing it or recording it, but this is how I often start these songs. As I go into my own files and look for things that I don't recall recording. This was, when was this from? Well, that's now. I just opened it, but when was it created? November. Okay, so I made this in November. Here you can see, created November 2024. So, in November, I wrote a bass line synth on a keyboard called the hypnagogia. Did I spell it wrong? Hypnagogia. Yeah, no, that's cool. I got it right. I'm trying to look a way to show you the word in bigger letters here. How about this? How about this? This is as simple as this. How about that? So, oh no, this is silly. All right, I'll just show you. We'll Google it. There's Murph. That's Murph. And it's other things in my office and my guitar and my studio, however you want to say it. What is going on? I don't want any of this. Go away. Go away. Okay. Now, what do we want? What do we want? What am I doing? Oh, hypnagogia. Yeah, it's always one Google. All right. There we go. Hypnagogia is the transitional state of consciousness between wakefulness and sleep, also known as the drowsy state before sleep. It is characterized by involuntary, imagined experiences like visual or auditory hallucinations, often called hypnagogic or hypnagogic hallucinations. There you go. It's a normal and common state that 70% of experiencing occurs when you're on the verge of sleep. So get it? Get it? It occurs when you're on the verge of sleep and you can hallucinate and be weird. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I went searching for a bass line and found something called hypnagogia, and I said, hey, there you go. Now, I've written a number of songs. I know that's not true. I've messed around with this word a lot. I was going to have a shoe album titled Hypnagogia, but I never did. And other songs I started writing and never finished. Apparently, here's one of them. So we'll see if we can do something with it. First first thing we got to do is find. This is such a hypnotic. I could just sit here and let this be the background. It's probably wicked loud though, isn't it? Can you even hear me? I should check that out. It's gonna drive everybody crazy, probably. Maybe not though. I mean, I'm finding it very soothing. I don't know though. I gotta find a better way to monitor this situation. I did have it. I had a monitoring situation. What happened to that? Oh, there it goes. Oh my gosh, and what's happening? That's going backwards. Can it go backwards? How do you do that? Half speed. Hey, hey. What I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing now. So let's undo the half speed. Okay, half speed. Oh my god, I gotta stop it. Stop it. And this thing's playing. What are you playing for? Stop. Okay, that's the right speed. So now let's find some drums. Let's find some drums, shall we? Let's do that. What I want to do is import some drums, right? So, because I'm just doing loops and stuff right now. I'm just having a little fun. This is no big production. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, for God's sake. So we're having a little fun here. Tunes. So what I'm looking at here, what you're looking at here, is a folder I have a bunch of old beats and such, and loops and things, and I need something 110 beats per minute. Of course I don't have anything. I got 108, 111, but fear not, because what we can do is, this is what I can do, because all it is a bass line, so I can actually set this to anything I want. So let's just pick a drum beat, shall we? This is a neat trick. All right, so import audio. Let's go back. I gotta go all the way back. Come on, how do you not remember? I was just there, man. All right, tunes. I'm so tired. Why am I doing this? Beats. All right, so let's see. We'll get something around that tempo, and I'll show you when we get there how we can, alter reality. Straight 8 Smacker, although I love that name, it doesn't sound like the song. What I want is something spacey, very generic, retro pop, Euro shuffle, techno alternative. I don't think this is gonna be like 9 Inch Nails or something. Yeah. All right, we need something spacier, like Pink Floyd or something. Headbanger? I think not. Let's go with Straight 8 Smacker, just because the name is so much fun. That's just a drum beat, is what that is. I've never heard it referred to as a Straight 8 Smacker, but that's like a straight rock and roll drum beat. Okay, now what can I do if I can't make that cool? I mean, if it's not, I'm not gonna find a cool one, and I don't have the patience to keep looking. See, sometimes you could take like fills and stuff and just use them if it's just like spacey, airy stuff, Not in this. Oh. Okay. What do you got? Okay. Okay. So, what's this guy? I think I could make a rhythm out of the intro stuff, out of the RE intro, these 3. Can I take all 3 of them in? Yes. All right. I'm going to say add clip. I'm going to say add files. Okay. And then I'm going to say done. And I say to the clip list. To the clip list with you. Where's the clip list? It's like over there somewhere. Where's it? It's way too late for this stuff, man. Oh yeah, turn that heat on. Gotta love that heat. Come on. Come on. Give us the heat. There we go. We'll talk about the heat later. Right now, we want the clip list. Yo, man. Where's the clip list? There it is. See, the clip list's over here. I knew that. And you can use little bits, little audio clips. I think you can do MIDI clips too, right? I don't know. I don't use the clip list a lot. I usually just, I don't get too complicated. But I needed it this time because I'm going to say new audio track, stereo. I'm going to say drums. And what I want to do here is take the 3 clips of that RE intro audio track, right? And it was oh, which one was that? I didn't pay attention to the tempo. Hold, please. Import audio. Right? You gonna remember? You're not gonna remember. Not gonna remember at all. Okay. My drive. What I have to do is go and see what the tempo is of the loops. So, and then I will set the project tempo to that. I will then set the audio to Elastic Audio, and I'll show you how to do that. And then it'll switch, and I'll switch it back to, or I might just keep it to this. Actually, now that I think about it, I mean, I'm just going. Well, let's see what it is. Beats, but I could just switch it back and forth. I will once I switch the drums, because that gives me the option of change tempo, especially when you're dealing with like loops and stuff. Then you want to mess around with it. But this was what? Techno alternative. Was that? Oh shit. Which one was it, Bob? Which one was it? Maybe it was Headbanger? That's it? Not Headbanger. Not Headbanger. Straight punch, forward, dry and punchy, straight. Oh, it was the straight 8 smacker. That's right. Our intro. Okay, good. 113 beats per minute. That's what I was looking for. So all I should have to do, because the only other track here is the bass line. It's a MIDI track. It'll just change right along with whatever I tell it to. Because MIDI is, pretty compliant like that. All right. There you go. See? It just moved right into place there on the screen if you saw that. If you were looking quick, here, we could do an undo. Undo? See that? And then the MIDI just moves right into place. How would you do it, man? Why doesn't it do a redo? Anyway, now I'll do, right? 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 130, and then you watch like here, right? If this didn't follow, then the line would move and the bass line would stay where it is. The bass note would stay where it is and the line would like move over here. But that's not going to happen. They're all going to move together. Because boom, see? And that's because of the MIDI. And you can make the audio do the same thing. After we piece together this interesting little audio drum track we're doing here. So take the 3 pieces. The idea I had here was to take these 3 pieces and make them into one little drum. They're intended to be like 3 like alternate drum fills. But you can see they make up a measure if you put them all the 3 together. So let's see what they sound like. Let's play it all together and see what it sounds like. Why not? Oh, I love it. Okay, awesome. So that worked out way better than I expected it would. So let's do this. Why does that seem so quiet? I guess I just have the volume turned down. Okay. All right, so now we're going to say consolidate that clip. That was way better than I expected. I don't even think I have to change the tempo, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, I'm going to make this ticks, right? And then I say, so that's what I do. You go here and you change from samples to ticks. You got to do this with the audio files if you want to make them elastic audio, which means you could treat them like the MIDI and change the tempo. It squishes and squeezes and goes back and forth to match the tempo. like a funky accordion. So there you go, and we'll change it to rhythmic, which tells it what type of audio is there. How is it supposed to read it to break it up into ticks or samples or whatever it is. I just explained something I really don't know anything about. All right. Let's do a thing here now. So the bass line so far, the bass line is just the looped, and so we'll just do the same thing. Where are you? Come on, man. Be cool. Be game. All right. Okay. Oh yeah. I want to duplicate. All right. What did I do? Okay, I'm all good there. So now I want to. So I'm taking that drum loop, and this is, again, I'm just having some fun here tonight. So I'm going to just kind of literally loop it. I'm going to just copy paste, duplicate. We got, what's that, like a couple minutes of this loop, doing nothing but this loop here. It's cool though. Let's see what these notes are. Okay, E, B, F sharp, E, B, F sharp, E, B, E. It's all in E minor. So let's do something else while this goes on. Oh, this is fun. All right. I like that beat. I hope you guys can still hear me. I'm always terrified that I'm like screwing this live stream up, because I've done it so many times. I mean, screwed it up so many times. I've done the live stream so many times. I screw it up a lot. That's what I'm saying. So, I think is it now one of those times? Let's hope not. Come on. It gotta be like this. All right, here we go. All right, I think it's working. All right, this is. See, let me see. See, I got this going. There we go. Maybe I can control things a little bit better this way. I think I can stop worrying about that. All right, so what we got here, right? I found this little bass line called hypnagogia, and then I found the drum, and I've added this. I built a little drum track out of 3 other drum bits, so it's a little 4-bar drum track, and it's okay and it's fun. And now we're gonna add some keys, because we just figured out the song's in E minor, and I'm gonna put in some keys there. So let's see. New track. Let's say stereo instrument track, and we'll say electric piano. Okay, E piano. Create. Okay, stop. We don't need you playing nothingness. Now we'll go back here and we'll say, let's pick an electric piano, Bob. Okay, Bob, that's a good idea. That's what we do when we have lost our minds. All right. I'm going to pick, this is Contact by Native Instruments. It's I do not represent them in any way. So I am an avid user of their products, in particular Contact. And I think Native Instruments, right? Native Instruments makes this? I'm pretty sure that's the case. See, I'm not much of a spokesperson, so that's good that I'm not a spokesperson. Anyway, they've got, but it's a great plug-in, which is like, really a sampler sequence or whatever. It's got a whole bunch of stuff in it. It was a great sampler is what it is. And it's got a lot of built-in samples. So I'm going to go in and use one of their electric pianos. See, I always not always. So I like electric piano a lot. The electric piano sounds. Oftentimes we'll use a Rhodes sound, which I have in a different synth. But I like Wurlitzer, the Whirly. What's it? Whirly Crunchy Mellow sounds good, right? So let's see what that sounds like. The contact sounds are pretty good, but they're not always the sound I'm looking for, but they're usually good. That's good. Oh, so when you're doing this with Pro Tools, right? You create an instrument track is what I did. You go, see, I went up to here and I said track new. And I said, you choose what kind of track you want, and it defaults to audio, or at least mine does. And usually I go audio, instrument track, or aux input, which is when I create a bus. But I'm not doing a bus right now, so I'm not showing you that. I did instrument track, and I said stereo because I'm doing the keyboard and it's in stereo, the plugin. I just know that it is because I use it, and I call the e-piano because that is what it is, electric piano. So there you go. That's how I created the track. Doing that allows me to use this track as basically a live instrument, but MIDI, right? So here you can see my hand down here. Oh, okay, maybe I'll. So yeah, I'll do that. But you can see it's like a. So you should be able to see both the plug-in and my hands on the screen, right? So that's what's going on there is that I create an instrument track, and then I assign, when I create the instrument, I assign the plug-in to it that is a live instrument. And when I hit the record button, I literally could just play it like a live instrument, which is a pretty cool freaking way to. It's simple now. It seems simple now, but for years that was a lot harder than it is now. So anyway, that's cool. What I'm going to do is I have no plan at all. What I was going to do is just jam a little bit, which is kind of how I usually record anyway. And you'll find that out if you ever watch more of these videos. I go in blind and have fun. And if it sounds good, I keep it. And if it doesn't, I just do it again the next time. So anyway, I got this bass line that was looped, and I had this little drum beat that I just looped. For some reason, I just consolidated the whole thing because I don't like It's hard to look at all those lines. I like to see where I am. I can now break it up into sections if I need to when I'm doing it, in the song and such. But right now, what I do with many tracks, many times when I'm recording, is just improvise all the way through and then have fun with it and then see what it sounds like afterwards. And then keep what's good and get rid of what's bad. Do it again. Or not, depending on how it sounds. So that's what I'm going to do now. I just know I'm in E minor, and I've got this funky little bass line and a neat little drum groove. Now I'm just going to go. Well, that was kind of fun. All right. I would just do all of that over again, but I had some cool ideas in there, I think. It was all pretty low. I always play wicked low to the register. It's just habit, I guess. Maybe it's just the way I sit. I don't know. I like the way a keyboard sound in the middle. Okay. I don't know if any of that. I think I'm going to do the whole thing again, but let me see. Let's listen. I think I'll do it again, but I had a couple cool ideas. I mean, obviously, I kind of came up with a little melody there, right? That. I'm just kind of starting to get it there. So let's start it from the beginning. Come back. All right. Drink of water. You. Okay, here we go. Now we got a thing. Alright, here we go. Let's do a little 4 count here. Take a drink of water. This is cool. Oh, the coffee's cold. The coffee's cold, but the tune is cool. Alright. The pistachios are crunchy. The vegan candy bars are chocolatey. Life is good. Let's do that before we forget it. I don't have a click track. Hey folks, this is how you add a click track. No, mono, instrument track. Now I say click. You can make it stereo too, I suppose. I just don't have any reason for a stereo click track. So, and then I say plug in, instrument, click. It's probably a quicker way to do that, but that's the way I know how to do it. So that's what we just did. All right. Let's go, shall we? Yeah, I remember what I did. I'm gonna go. Start from the beginning. That's how it goes though. That's cool as shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm overthinking that. All right. Oh yeah, I don't want to do D minor there. I'm doing that on purpose. I'm messing around with different bass notes. See, because they're just little tries. That could be like an E minor. And that could be an E minor 7th. Which really is what it is. But it could also be a G. So I could go back and forth. Oh, that's cool. See? Same thing, right? That could be a D major or an F sharp minor, right? Of some sort, right? That'd be an F sharp minor. Wow, cool. Oh, I was recording all of that. Let's see. What did we get? Kind of got lost there for a second. Oh, it's nice though. Turn the click off. Stupid click. Shut up, click. I was playing kind of soft. I can fix that. Mistake. I thought I was cleaning things up there. I made a mistake. So I always end up undoing these things because they don't really do what you want. So what I was trying to do is tighten up the note beginnings there. And it probably worked for a section there, and I probably do that. Like all that. Because when I got into this little staccato section there, I made an assumption that those are 16th notes is where I believe I am in the situation here, right? So I figured if I just kind of snapped to the beginning of the 16th notes, it would be alright, but I must be off or something. Yeah, actually I'm off in the beginning there. So let's see if we can fix it. Because I don't know if I need to retrack the whole thing. I mean, there's a couple of notes are off. I can just fix them. Because why the heck not? But see, this is where it's all funky. That's a technical term. Funky. Let's see if that does it. And then we snap to it, right? Oh, why would you not do what I wanted you to do there? You jerks. All right. So you can see they're visibly off. But we're going to hope that we can fix that with a little snappage. Snap it. All right. I'm saying that on purpose. All right. No. I think we should just... Oh, because I was all whacked on this. Maybe I'm trying a little too hard with that part. Maybe that's what's up. What's it supposed to look like? Okay, so the beginning's right. It's just right there. It gets off right there. See, sometimes things sound wicked screwed up, and they're just a little thing right there. That should be right there. That'll probably be off. Yeah, see, it's off right here then. I didn't tighten those up. I know, my gosh. Oh, begonia. Okay, there we go. There we are. See, this is all fucked up, but it's because I'm trying to do these wacky backbeats, and I don't have a beat, and I'm not a very good keyboard player. So I should have led with I'm not a very good keyboard player. Pretty good. I didn't clean those up. We're gonna, but they're pretty tight, really. We'll just kind of tighten them up further, I guess. They're kind of loose over here. Boom! Let's see what that sounds like. Yeah, sounded good until I got to that part right there. All right. Not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, good, okay enough where I think I'm fixing it. Mostly. Alright. I mean, I knew it was all whacked. I was gonna just delete it because I didn't think it was a good idea. But now I do think it is because I like the way it sounds when it's not screwed up. So I think we're right here. Bob? No, Bob. Holy Moses, that was not close. Okay. So, these here, fellas, gals, they could probably be alright like that. And this guy too. I'm not sure what I'm doing to this thing now. And let's just let that ring out. So. Alright, we're going to get rid of the backbeat after that. It's kind of cool right up to that point. So we'll leave it there. I guess I can switch back to my face. There you go. Now you get my face. Lucky you. Lucky you. That's not a Futurama quote. I'll drop at least one of them each time I'm here. Enjoy. See, that's where I should probably just go right back to the what's up at the front. Back to what's up at the front. Some people call that the beginning. I say back to what's up at the front. That's all. Like, what do you got there? You got like a solid minute of keyboards. That's not too bad. Without too much scrub. It's pretty screwed up in the backbeat part, but that's okay. I think there's some cool stuff later, right? But let's skip that part right there because we know we're... See, I just kind of went off here and had fun, so it might be good. Or not. See, now I think something's terrible, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, that was cool. What if... see, this is when it gets fun. So now we'll take another instrument, right? We'll put another instrument in there. New track. Stereo instrument track. And we'll just say piano. Put a regular old piano in there. Actually, we'll delete that. Because for good reason. Delete, because I'm going to say, oh man, how you do that? I should have kept that. Can you undo delete? Can't undo. All right, new. Stereo, audio, piano. We're going to do that again. All right, not audio, jerk. Instrument, piano. So this will be another MIDI track. And the idea here... Let's see what I want to do. See, but I think I have to add the track there first. Now I can do recall inserts. It's not, even though it says Avid, these are all mine, like my own instruments. I just think they end up here for some reason. But one of them is my piano. Or it's my piano. It's like the piano I use on everything. Okay. Well, what we will do is we know what it is anyway, so I don't need a preset. I guess I don't, maybe because that's why I don't have one, maybe. Because what I use is this, this is pretty cool. That's a great piano sound. This Sforzando is open source, like free, what do you call it? Synth, soft synth. And it plays among other things, it plays sound fonts, which, if you know anything about sound fonts, they're like these great samples, awesome samples that, I don't know, it's just like technology, I guess, didn't catch on, or others are easier to use, work with, or whatever. But you can get some really beautiful sounds with sound fonts. So anyway, my piano sound is not that. That's not a piano. Hold on, please. Hold, please. Undo. You is this guy, and it's a Yamaha Grand. It's a Yamaha Grand Piano. It's like basically the piano I use on almost everything. So what I wanted to do, I wasn't actually going to play it though, because what I'm going to do is see if I take check. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get fancy with that and have a little silly fun with it. So we're going to take that section and we're going to move it down into the piano track, right? So down there. So now a piano will play that part. Let's solo that, undo the record. Right? So now I've got that. That's the same I played. It's the playing part I played, which is different sound. And there you go. Same thing. We'll tighten it up. Why not? And then, hopefully it doesn't sound like crap. But what I'm also going to do, I'm going to cheat even further on this, and I'm going to delete any sour notes, right? So it just, and then it just is vampy piano kind of grooving and tooting. Those more technical terms there. Vampy piano grooving and tooting. So anyway, all I got to do, it's kind of eyeball it, because first of all, it's pretty short, right? And I know what I'm looking at. I'm looking for the key of E minor, which is pretty simple, if you know what I mean. The only sharp, or flat, or whatever you want to call it, the only sharp in that key, I believe, right, is the F sharp. So you're going to go E, because it's the same. It's the same as the G major scale. So G. So let's see here. Right? I don't have to do this in silence, right? Right. So the G major is do. Right, do re mi fa sol la ti do. Right. Yeah. There you go. But I went up the screen. Let me stay here. And this is, so those are the notes of G major scale. I'm actually playing E minor, which is the relative minor of G major, which means they're the same notes. So I just go down the scale, start the same scale. It means it's the same scale, starting on a different note, which is I'm going descending, starting on E. So A, D, C, B, A, G, F sharp, C, E, E, F sharp, and the rest are all natural notes. And the reason I point that out is it makes it easy to look for sour notes, right? Because the only sharps I should see are them. So I would know I shouldn't see any F. That's the bottom line, right? I shouldn't see, because again the notes, right? You can see over on my left here. You can see what notes I'm playing, right? So you got, if you're going on the G, we'll start on E again. We'll start where it is, E. So you don't want none of these sharps here, none of them. None of those sharps there. So, and then this one sharp, F sharp, which means no F, because you're not going to have this like tritone. So you got this G, F sharp, and then it skips down to E. So that means that if I'm looking at this scale, I don't want to see any Fs, and I don't want to see any other sharps other than F sharp. That's what that means. So will I be able to eyeball that really as easily as I'm claiming to be able to do so? I don't know. Probably not. But let's look. All looks good to me. Looking for Fs or sharps that are not F sharps. And groovy. I know they're there because I know there's a couple of clams in there. I know there are. I just don't know where they are. I mean, they still could be, because I mean, just because it's in the... Oh, I see an F. There we go. There we go. You bastard. Okay, because I'm playing a D minor chord there. See that? D, A, so I gotta... So I just make that... I could just move that right... Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey, oh, hey. Let's go to... These are all concoct there. Okay, so we're gonna move these up to F sharps, right? I should just do that. See, I'm so dumb. Any F sharps I have anywhere in the song should just be moved up. I mean, any Fs I have in the song should just be moved up to F. So I just could grab one. I see I selected all of them on the song when I do that. And then I grab one and I go, boom. There you go. Now I should do the same thing with any other Fs. I don't think there are any other, but let's see. You see anything? I don't. Okay, and nothing down here, because there's nothing down here. So, anything up here? I think no. And we got this guy, and we'll go way up here. So that's what I was doing. I was looking for clams, right? And we knew the clams were going to be any Fs. Yeah, that's really what we're looking for is Fs. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I don't think I am. And we're looking for any other sharps, but I just don't see any. I think we're groovy. So let's listen, shall we? Oh, the timing's all fucked up, though. I messed that up. I must have slid it over wrong or something. Oh, that was dumb. All right, let's see if we can fix it. That's good. Oops. Oh, hello. All right. Let's see what we did. Huh. Oh, no, that's no good. All right, let's undo. Maybe it's just not very good. It could be bad. Okay, wait a minute. What the heck am I doing? Doo-doo. What's it? What am I trying to be like Happy Mondays there or something? That's just terrible. Why would I even try to save this? This is not good. It's not good. You should be ashamed of yourself for even trying. Alright. Oh, that might be the good part. That might be... Oh. Okay. This might have been the part where it's saving. I don't think any of it is any good. So there's that. part and redo it. All right, what do you got? Okay, let's see. Maybe that's the answer, man. Alright, so let's see. I want to do this. What I'm doing here, right, is I'm realizing that this is only good up to this point. So we're just going to duplicate that for now and see how that sounds, and then see if maybe we need to add, we are going to obviously add other instruments. That's the point, really. But let's see. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. What do you do? Why is everything going crazy? Let's try it though. Tidying up the piano part, the electric piano piece a little bit, and now I'm gonna add some reverb, I think, or maybe a delay. Add a grungy little delay, and I do that by adding another track. I do stereo aux input, and I'll say delay. So I'm making an aux input so I can use it as a send. So to make it a send, it's already an input, so I change the input on it to a bus, right? I'll make it bus 5 and 6, because it's stereo, so it's 2, right? And then I gotta put a plug-in in there, put some delay in there to make it the delay. I'm gonna say, I like this one I use a lot, tape echo here. That's my favorite. And I turn the sync on there. Turn on the kitchen sink and just pick a note, basically, and synchronize it. I probably would want, I like this groovy groove, though, huh? Alright, we'll go with 8 notes, I guess. And then that's that. So then that's a send. And then all I gotta do is take and say, I want to put my electric piano over. I use that to that send. So I go over to sends, and I go to bus 5 and 6, and then with this little fader guy here, I can adjust how much of that bus I want to, how big of a seat I want on the bus. Delay adds, it's more than just delay, a good analog, it's not analog really, but it's mimicking an analog delay, and it adds a width and a depth to it, which listen to that. Yeah. Maybe turn the delay down a little bit because it's competing with the original. But that's a great delay though. Alright, that's gotta go. Oh, that's the end anyway, so what I gotta do there? Okay, you know what we gotta do there. You see this coming, right? So I separate that with a Control E. That makes that section a separate section, right? It's 4 bars. So I'm going to take it, and there's the part that's screwed up. So I'm going to take that out. First I want to look at it, because I don't think it's entirely right. So I might want to fix something there. See, something sounds like it's a little rushed at one point or another. So I just want to look at it closely and see what's going on. So far, so good. Ah, so I'm falling off right there. That's where it is. Falling off right there. I go back on there, but let's just kind of zap to it there. Boof. Especially these, because you know, these are these kind of backbeat. Oh, there's our F sharp there, right? That's where we fixed it. I think. All right, so that's pretty clean now. So now what I want to do is duplicate that sucker. There you go. Now we're going to hear it again. Pro Tools always wants to like select things and then loop them. It's very annoying. Keep up with the Joneses, I think. The Joneses would be able to, I guess. That's nice, right? It's just wicked loud, quiet. Do I have just really quiet? There we go. I probably had too quiet the whole time. Some screwy in the beginning. It's a cool song. Right there. No, that's cool. Ah, there. Okay, calm down. That's where it is. Why are you like this? Alright, I thought it was here, but this is kind of cool now, I think. So I just want them to be right on the beat. I think I do. Oh yeah. That's nice, okay. Falls off a little. Well, come on. Kind of like that one. This just needs to be longer, I think. This one needs to be longer too. A break that boom, but just on the first time around each time. I should do something with that. I was thinking maybe I should fix it, but maybe I should keep it. Where is it? It's like right there. I think that's kind of cool. Like everybody could do something. So I don't know. We'll think about that. I'll talk to the boys in the band. All right. Crazy motherfucker. Here we go. Kind of cool. Here. Oh, yeah, flip back to the keys. Here, this is me playing the keys now. I don't know what I'm doing. Just playing around. All right. I guess we don't want the 4 count. We'll just play. I'll start from the beginning again. Government work, I say. What? Hi. How you doing? It's late at night. I'm still playing this silly little song. Let's listen to it and then probably be done with it. Okay. The piano's sloppy. It's fun. Oh yeah, I was messing it all up in the beginning. That was kind of pointless. Let's get that right out of it. Let's just see what that sounds like, just as is. That's what I think we want, is to spread those motherfuckers out. It's a more tactical terminology there. Motherfuckers. What you gotta do? Spread those motherfuckers out. Wise words. Wise words. All right. To spread those mothers out. Pretty sure that's how that sound goes. All right, let's try that. Spreading those mothers out. little clunky at the beginning there, huh? Okay, undo that. I just wanted that one, not all of them. Yeah. So it's a little sloppy in the first one here. Probably all a little sloppy, but let's see. That's probably right. Let's see, shall we? It's all a little early. I'm just tidying up my sloppy piano here, but I like the ideas. I like the way, I like the kind of style. I don't particularly like the execution so much. It's just a little sloppy. All right. Why'd that just change? Wow, I didn't mean to do that. That was weird. I think I just wanted to tidy that up right there. That was crazy. I'm gonna paste this other. A smooth little transition there. Alright. Oh, we're gonna come up on another piano part. Equally sloppy piano part. Yeah, it's all just like a little bit early. Might as well do it all, right? What's going on there? That doesn't look right. What? Oh my God! What is happening? What the hell's happening? What's going on? Where is that? Do I have the delay on the? Mute that. Well, that is just, I'm playing two notes there. So that's what's. What is going on here? Okay. Let's see. So that's where I put in a break, put in some kind of drop into something else. So, and I'd say we'd make it 16 bars, right? We got an 8-bar main progression. We'll make the break a 16-bar bridge. So take all of this, say Control E, yabba, dabba, do. I'll do that. All right. Now we need more drums, but I could take drums from the same. Let's save this. I don't even know when I saved it last, or if I did it all. Import audio. I could take drums from that same loop-de-doop-de-doo-be-doo thing. Though I don't have to. We'll try that first, see if we can find something cool. I mean, I could manipulate timing and everything else, but it's late, man. Tunes. Beats. 113, I think. Oh, we got a couple of 113s. Maybe that'll work to our advantage. Simple verse. What's that sound like? That's a little too poppily dopply. Bridge. It's a little too poppily dopply too. What do you got here? Oh, come on. Why does everything sound like some sort of... Okay, maybe we're... Excuse me. All right. Now, see, I'm thinking the same thing I did before. Take some of the... What do the intros do? See, I like all this Tom stuff here. So what we're going to do is take these, add files, and say done, and we'll say add them to the clip list. And then we'll take and stick those suckers right in here. Where are you, clip list motherfuckers? Is this you? That's you, Santa Claus? See, I thought there was more to it than that right there. I thought self. Don't we have more songs than that? Then I thought maybe not. Maybe I'm on the smoke, the crack pipe. Cancel this. That's not what I want. See, I knew it. Where's my clips, man? All right, let's try that again. Import audio. G money. Maybe the problem is my bad jokes. Maybe I should stop with the bad jokes and then it'll import the audio the way I want it to. Beats 113. I believe I was on Dry and Punchy. right? All right, fill. That's what I want. These 5 fills. 5 fills. Add clip. Add files. I must have hit remove all instead of, or something like that. Done. Add to the clip list. There we go. All right. What? Oh, can I cancel that? Where's the drum track? It's right in front of me, and it's got to go there. All right, what I'm doing here is piecing together a drum. So what I liked the way those toms sounded. Just kind of like that Neil Peart sort of chung chung tuk tuk chunk down the chung. That's another technical term. Please keep up. And I like it when he was chunging down the toms like that. So we're gonna wang chung tonight. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows what I'm saying, but doesn't matter. We're gonna consolidate that sucker. Consolidate your ass. We're gonna duplicate your ass 2 times, maybe even 3 times. Maybe so. Okay, I made that kind of long. Well, let's see what we get. Why am I talking like this? I don't like it when I talk like that, or anybody else. Okay, Crack Jack, let's do it. Hey, Crack Jack. Oh, this is who got you with John. There's no bass, is there? Figure out a chord progression. Okay, so I should go to like a B minor. Be something there. Let's see what this crazy shit I'm doing. I don't know what this song is at all anymore, but it's fun. Let's see. Let's make this 3-second preamble. It's not what they call it. Okay. Come on, I said 3 seconds. Why did you change it? Why do you change? Okay, let's try it. It's all right. The ending's a little sloppy, but there's something there, I think. Let's see. Let's get a real simple bass line in there. There's no bass line in this whole song. Well, there is. That's false. Entirely false. All right. Let's see. This is the bass line, right? This is the bass. So all I got to do is this. All right. Let's try it. I think that's good. Let's do it like that. And then go to bed. Why would that do that to me? I screwed that up right there. So. Well, now let's get a crash cymbal in there, and then we're going to bed. Stupid. I try. What I have here is some one-shot drum bash bangers here. That's what more technical terminology there. Crash, kick, both. I want both. Bash. There you go. Add the clip. Done. All right. New track. I'll put this in new track. There you go. All right, I'll put it there in the beginning. I'm just gonna put it in a couple spots just to, for now, for transitions, right? So we're gonna go here, like here. Is where to the whole thing one time and then go to bed. think with that, we will bid you farewell. So that is the beginning of something probably called hypnagogia, aptly so, considering its source and its 4 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed now, Bob. All right, save session. Exit. Oh, I should probably